Good morning, everybody. I'm Jackson County Executive Frank White Jr., and it's my great pleasure to stand before you as we announce the important, exciting new initiative for Jackson County. First, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here today. To my fellow elected officials, civic organizations, county associates, members of the community, and media partners. Your presence here signifies our collective commitment to supporting diversity, equity, and inclusion. By working together, we can change what we want to see. Today, I'm proud to announce the creation of the first LGBTQ+ affinity group for Jackson County. It's for our associates' benefit, underscoring our strong commitment to an inclusive, supportive workplace. Despite the increased awareness, advocacy, and advancement of LGBTQ+ rights, many LGBTQ+ individuals still do not feel comfortable being their authentic selves in the workplace. The Human Rights Campaign reports that nearly half of LGBTQ+ workers do not openly disclose their identities in their workplace. We must do better, we can do better, and we will do better. The new affinity group will provide a safe and welcoming space for our LGBTQ+ associates. It will be a place where they can support one another, they can share experiences, and advocate for a more inclusive environment. This group will offer educational opportunities, organize events, and foster a sense of community. As county executive, I look forward to collaborating with this group to ensure our policies and practices reflect who we strive to be as an organization. A place where everyone, regardless of sexual orientation and gender identity, can thrive. At Jackson County, we know that our strength lies in our diversity. This new group will help us build on efforts we have already established to provide equal access and support to LGBTQ+ community. Over the last 4 years, my administration has expanded paid parental leave to 12 weeks for all county associates, regardless of sexual orientation, after the birth or adoption of a child. Expanded health care benefits for county staff, now offering comprehensive coverage for infertility treatments and gender-affirming care. I signed into law a ban on conversion therapy for minors. Thank you. Becoming the first county in the state to ban this dangerous and discriminatory practice. We're proud of our accomplishments so far, but we know there's more work to be done. I am confident that the formation of this LGBTQ+ affinity group will take us to the next level of empowerment, inclusivity, and equality. It has become all too popular to attack programs that support making people feel valued. The words diversity, equity, and inclusion have become points of attack for those interested in maintaining the status quo. However, we stand firm in our commitment to creating an environment where everyone is valued and included. I'm honored to stand alongside a group of community leaders that understand the importance of making our community a safe space for all. LGBTQ Mid-America Chamber of Commerce new Executive Director, Tracy DeMarea, she, her. West End Connections Executive Board Member, Tim Dial-Scruggs. Parks Plus Rec Superintendent of Recreations, Tina Spallo. First District at Large County Legislator, Jalen Anderson. I will invite each of them to say a few words before we end our celebration with raising the pride flag. But afterwards, please join us for complimentary drinks and pastries from a locally owned business, Wild Way Coffee Creations. Let's give them a round of applause for providing their services for us today. Thank you. So thank you again for being here. Together, we are building a more inclusive, supportive, and vibrant Jackson County. Now I'll turn it over to Tracy.
Thank you so much. Hi, good morning. My name is Tracy DeMarea. My pronouns are she, her, and I am the Executive Director of the LGBT Mid-America LGBT Chamber of Commerce. We're delighted to be here today for the raising of the county flag, so thank you for inviting us. We're also delighted to hear about the formation of your new LGBTQ affinity group. It's a great first step to bring together LGBT associates and allies to sit in a safe forum so they can listen and learn and support each other. It is only the first step, so as always, the proof is in the pudding, and I would strongly encourage the county to reach into groups like the Chamber and other groups that we have here with us today. Take use of our resources. You've been the county has been a member of our chamber since we were founded some 12, 13 years ago. So I would strongly encourage all of the associates to utilize our resources. We not only have incredibly valuable networking opportunities, we also have Workforce Sync program all about bringing affinity groups and ERGs of many businesses across the county, across the metro. We have a mentorship program that is invaluable. So all of these resources and more are available to your associates. So I would strongly encourage all of the county associates to be involved, get involved with the chamber, get involved with your local groups, and we're excited to see how the new LGBTQ plus affinity association group gets on. So thank you very much. Tim, is it you?
Good morning. My name is Tim Dial-Scruggs, he, him, for my pronouns. I represent West End Connection. As a nonprofit organization, West End Connection serves the Western Independence and surrounding areas in eastern Jackson County by offering opportunities to connect and develop a safe and progressive community for all to live, work, play, and visit. Located in the Inglewood Arts District, we are fortunate enough to have experienced continued growth over the past 5 years, which has also steadily increased our abilities to create community connections and provide both financial and emotional assistance. West End Connection strives to serve our community by finding the good and focusing on what else is possible. By opening the Wink Inclusion Center and Bookstore in February of 2023, we have been privileged to witness the community impact firsthand, which has solidified our commitment to utilize this center for supporting and serving the greater Jackson County LGBTQ plus community by providing an inclusive space for all to be comfortable and open about their sexual orientation or gender identity on their own time. Our organization provides community events like Independence Pride on June 29th, offers both adult and young adult support groups and book clubs, other monthly events held at the center, and annual fundraising events like Thatapalooza coming up in August. We are continuously striving to create a safe place for all to find their community and be themselves. Through my role on the board, I am provided opportunities to connect with the youth community as they transition into the workforce. While many are open about who they are in private circles of comfort and safety, often they are unable to find a welcoming fit within the work environment and in less safe social spaces. They hide that part of themselves and often opt simply to blend in. It takes a lot of time, bravery, and certainly a sense of security to open oneself up to possible unknown scrutiny and or judgment, which may change the entire workplace dynamic, or even worse, lead to no job at all. When symbols like this pride flag are flown, it provides a sense of safety, security, and support to visitors, citizens, and associates alike. In 2018 in eastern Jackson County, the City of Independence flew a pride flag for just 19 days before the City Council rejected the mayor's proposal to fly the flag during the remaining days of June. While then Mayor Eileen Weir saw the value of diversity and inclusion, along with the welcoming feeling the flag provides, the City of Independence did not. But that rejected flag now resides in the Wink Inclusion Center and reminds us that even though we provide a safe space within a supportive, larger Jackson County, there are still those who wish to silence our message of hope, inclusion, and support. But that is why this moment is so special. That this flag, this visual symbol, actually waves somewhere within Jackson County, including Independence. It is important for our whole community to see. For 8 years now, Jackson County has shared this representative symbol of the greater LGBTQ plus community at both courthouses. They have supported the greater Jackson County community, and now they are taking the initiative to support their own associates by forming the first affinity group for Jackson County associates. West End Connection is proud to stand here today, and we commend the county on fostering an inclusive and supportive workplace for all associates, celebrating diversity and promoting equality through educational opportunities, events, and fostering that sense of community from within. We look forward to being a supportive partner in this journey. Through this affinity group, Jackson County will continue its work towards being more reflective of the diverse community it holds, while also promoting understanding, acceptance, and respect for all individuals. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Tina Spallo. I'm the Superintendent of Recreation for our fabulous Parks Department here in Jackson County. And I'm also extremely honored to represent you, the associate, at this podium today. I'd like to thank our executive, Frank White, and Legislator Anderson for allowing me this honor. On November 8th, 1988, I came out to my mother. It was a moment in my life where I did not know for a split second if I would be cast away or included. And thank goodness, over the past 40 years, I've been included and accepted and allowed to live my truth. And today is a perfect example of that in being able to represent the associates of Jackson County at this podium. Being able to be a part of a community that includes the LGBTQ community is extremely important for everyone. The flag that we're going to raise has many colors, and each one of those colors represents a different idea. It doesn't just represent the LGBTQ community, it includes all of us. And so to be a part of this ceremony is very important for each one of us. The opportunity to stand in front of you as an openly gay woman who has lived her truth for 40 years is very freeing. And I hope that the inclusion and the diversity of our population throughout our associates feels the same way. We have the opportunity to include a lot of new people here and to make them feel free and secure and included in their work communities. One of the greatest honors of my life has been marrying the love of my life, Kathy Timmerman. We've been together 26 years. We have been married for 8 years legally. That is definitely worth clapping over. And if you knew Kathy, and I know a lot of you do, you would understand why I feel so happy to be married to her. The opportunity for us as a county to recognize the diversity of our community, to welcome people and honor their diversity and to include them is monumental. And I appreciate the opportunity to be here today and do that with you. And thank again the county executive and Legislator Anderson for supporting us and always making us feel like we are a part of a great community here in Jackson County. Thank you very much.
Well, hello everyone. What a beautiful day to celebrate love, openness, and what a group of individuals have we gathered here today, advocates of our community, but also an advocate in the highest office in Jackson County, our county executive. What we all must understand is that we live in a state and in a mindset that wishes to demonize human beings. At the end of the day, we are all equal. We are not part of a group that can be divided. We all have love in our hearts. We all have families. We all have hopes and dreams. But what is crucial here today, and what was crucial with the legislation that was passed last year with a ban on conversion therapy is that this county executive and this county are unwilling to allow the hatred of Jefferson City have any standing here in our home. What we must remember, though, even though we were able to get this done, conversion therapy, and now with the county executive's LGBTQ plus affinity group, is that politics cannot get in the way. Because when these issues are life-threatening, when these issues can destroy an individual and all that they have built, there is no time, and let me repeat, no time to fight over who gets the credit at the end of the day. Because the fact of the matter is, people in Jackson County deserve to be loved and respected by their government. And that's what's being accomplished today. All of our associates here at Jackson County will be respected and will be supported by those of us who are allies. And that those of us who wish to have an open and honest government, not only for the people that we serve, but the people that make this government run. I just want to point out the dedication of our staffs, the county executive's administration, who has never yielded away from an issue that is about human rights and civil rights. I want to speak about also to my staff, Winifred Jameson, who stood up and helped me pass that conversion therapy ban. To my friend Justice Horn, who stood up against hatred and we got this passed. To a long friend of mine, Quez, who brings light and hope and spirit into the community. There are so many others I could mention. And our friends here today who spoke so eloquently about their groups that fight back against the hatred, that fight back against those who wish ill upon people just because they may not love the same person that you love, or the fact that they want to live their own lives. The fact is that this hatred has to stop. And today, our county executive has made that very clear, that hate has no place in Jackson County. So I'm proud. I am proud of the dedication that we have seen over the last few years, ever since I came onto this legislature over 5 years ago. Frank White has been a champion in the county executive's position, something that we have not seen for a very long time. But he has stood strong against many fights, especially on Mondays. But he has made sure that this county is represented by honest and truthful leadership. And one thing I want to make clear, I'm upset that other governments, some even across the street, are not having events like this today, that are not having events like this out in eastern Jackson County, that they're worried about the political backlash or the hatred that is out there. I welcome those individuals who try to spread hate, because we will spread love in their place. So I'm proud to stand here with all of our advocates, with all of you, and that this affinity group is just the beginning. And I look forward to working with the administration and the county executive as we move forward on human rights and civil rights. Thank you.
Great job. Thank you, Jalen, Tina, Tracy, Tim. Thank you all for your great comments today. I really look at this job as something that is worth it. You know, it's great work. I love the work. I love being a part of this this change. I love having the ability to have everyone express themselves, and I believe that true expression is always the best expression, and those are the things that I stand for. This is not a stepping stone for me. This is what I do, and my job is to make sure that we don't leave anything behind when this is over. Jackson County, when I'm done, I know for a fact will be in a much, much better place than when I got it. So So now let's turn our attention to the flagpole for the raising of the pride flag.